Hey guys, Lord Redstone here. Back in the survival world here. I've been working on for quite a while. This was a server between me and friends a while back, and I decided to keep it going. The server's down, but I have a lot of builds to show you guys. Okay, I showed you this in the very last video, and I showed you what I made it for, to cover up this brew factory that I made. And I also had an idea of how I was going to keep those, supplied. Okay, so we got an inventory right here, and that right there took literally like weeks to come up with. Killing all those spiders by hand and all that good mess. Even with a looting sword, it takes a while. And I wanted to show you guys what I did to solve that problem. I was looking for spider spawners, and I found in a mine shaft right below this line here. And I happened to find a double cave spider spawner. I want to show you guys the best design that I could possibly come up with. I haven't even seen a better design. I looked on YouTube. I've watched literally dozens of videos to try to find one as good as this, and I just can't. Alright, now most everybody, they have problems with the spiders climbing the walls. They have problems with the spiders getting stuck in an area, and it's really hard to move these guys around if you don't know what you're doing. Alright, well I've come up with a few mechanics on how we can achieve this and make this a really nice spawner for us, even for XP. When this thing fills up all the way and I kill all the spiders, the XP is so phenomenal. Like all these 103 levels came from this farm, literally came from this farm, and it didn't take that long to get it. The spiders, they don't have the 20 or 24 entity cramming rule. Doesn't kill them. It doesn't apply here. Like, it's much higher, and I don't know why. I guess that's because 2 spiders can technically fit into a block, so it keeps like about 80 spiders here. So I decided to go with this right here, this little setup right here. I want to show you guys, I have my camera account here. I want to show you guys what I did to solve the problem of them climbing. Now, a lot of people are just killing the spiders off. Okay, I got a camera account here. A lot of people are just killing the spiders off, like drown damage, or they have a piston line that pushes them back down into the water in the hopes that they would still go through the same hole. But that is a pretty big problem there. Okay, let me show you guys what I did. Okay, first off, I've been waiting for a block like this forever. I had this idea in mind some years ago, and there was just no block in the game available for doing this. Alright, technically you need a block that isn't a whole block, because if it's a solid block, then spiders can climb it. And you need it to be, but you need it to be as wide as a whole block, because if it isn't as wide as a whole block, then the spiders would come right here to this block, and they would just get stuck right here and pile up on their way through, and they just wouldn't go through the hole right there. Alright, and did the same thing here. And to keep the spiders spawning the entire time, no matter if 1 or 2 stays right here for a second, because sometimes you can't do anything about it, they just want to stay there, but they don't stay there but a few seconds. As you can tell, they climb up pretty fast, even on this side. Okay, now the way I did this, the way I achieved this, was I made them come back here to the back. I made sure there was no water. The water stops 1 block before this empty block here, and then it drops down 1 block. That makes the spiders want to climb before they fall. 1 or 2 of them may fall, but just as soon as one comes through and wants to climb immediately, those guys will follow him straight on up. You have to have a solid block back here that they can run into, because they can't climb anything other than that. Well, they can climb glass, but technically they don't like to climb glass as fast as the solid blocks. So you put a solid block back there as sort of as an incentive, I guess you'd say. But these guys right here, these spawners, are in a chunk outside of where I'm pulling them up. Okay, that's very important. So it checks this chunk right here to see if there's any, and it doesn't matter what's right here. If there isn't any in this chunk, it'll just keep spawning. Okay, and to make them come up, like I said, I did that 1 little air block drop, and I did that right here, and I did that right here. And these guys actually come up very fast. I know right now it's looking a little slow, but just give it a second. These guys come up really quick. These guys right here are piling up. There's like 5 or 6 of them down there. Uh-oh. I'm having problems here. I don't know what caused that. It must be all these bats around here. But those guys will go up before too long. They like to climb. You just can't stop them from climbing. So I decided to use that mechanic and get them to come all the way up here. And what I have here is an automatic way of, well, semi-automatic way of killing them. This is the, I haven't got this completely set up yet. I still have to add like a shulkered loader and unloader here and all that good mess. But I got it to where I could press a button. It'll give me a potion in my hand, and it'll throw a potion at the spiders at the same time. At the same time, it'll close this door down here, not allowing any more spiders up here into our little kill chamber, and it'll hold all the XP in place for you until you can grab it. Alright, so without any further ado, let me show you how this thing works. Okay, first thing you want to do is you want to put your sword with your looting in your offhand. Okay, this is my looting sword in my offhand. Okay, what I want to do now is I want to kill those spiders, but they're completely encased. They can't see you, they can't hurt you, hit you, poison you in any shape, form, or fashion. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to come over here, press this button, stand right in front of my little dropper here, stand back. Those guys just got hit by a potion, if you've seen, and there's a door below them that's closed. And I'll stand back, hit him with that potion. Oh, and I totally did that wrong. I was supposed to switch my sword into my main hand. But anywho, you get the gist. If you switch the sword and the potion from your main hand, you'll get the looting effect. Like right now, there's not that much string and that much spider eyes down there, as you can possibly see. But it gives you all the XP. You get quite a bit of XP. You see how fast that XP bar is going up, and that's at level 103, people. 103. That is crazy. For a spider spawner, that is. Spiders are like the worst for XP. But this does work 100% of the time. It's really, really awesome. Let me show you how this thing works when you do it the right way. Of course, they ain't had time to fill up too good yet. But you switch this, and with your looting sword in your main hand, you get the looting effect. So you throw that, you walk over here, and you get your little XP, and the spiders can't hit you or anything, and none of that stuff goes up into your inventory. As you can tell, these spots are still empty, and I don't have anything in my inventory. So that right there is how it's done. I'm going to do a tutorial on this in the next day, and I'll have it up on my channel so nobody else can steal this. I put this up on my YouTube channel first with the bells. Okay, so if you put this on your YouTube channel, do me a favor, give me some credit. All my stuff is being stole. I mean, just the other day, Cupfan took a counting circuit that I made, or he's using a torch burnout, which technically is a little older than my counting circuits, but they weren't used for counting until I made them for counting. And they're on my channel, and I even made different counting circuits. This is before hoppers came out into the game. Hoppers and comparators and all that good mess. So that was very, very hard, you know? Like nobody else had ever done it, and I done it. And people are still getting my stuff and using the crap out of it without giving me any kind of credit. Maybe he had the same idea I did. I don't know. All I got to say is, like, people, please give me credit for my stuff. Please. That's all I'm asking. And I'll keep these tutorials like this coming out. Like, I'm constantly beating everybody. Constantly. So that means that you want to see my stuff. You want to see my stuff. You'll want to see it. Reach down in the comments and tell me how much you want to see my stuff. Okay, until next time, guys, I am Lord Redstone, and let me leave you with this little gem here. I have a block changer on this little elevator type thing here. Pulls you down here. Alright, and to use it, all you gotta do is tap that red thing. Now that redstone ore. Now you could use it like a button. You could technically have nothing in your hand, and you could press L2 on it and it'll light up. That just keeps it activated for longer. So what you want to do is you want to have nothing in your hand or your sword in your hand, something like that. Come over here and just tap it like that, and it'll shoot you right on up. Until next time, guys, I am Lord Redstone, coming at you with another really awesome tutorial. Best cave spider spawner in the world, right here on my channel tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.